Today, pro-Russian rebels in eastern Ukraine shot down 2 Ukrainian military jets about 20 miles from where the Malaysian 777 went down. Mark Phillips is at the Flight 17 crash site.
There had been fears the rebels might have tampered with the plane's voice and data recorders before handing them over, but the Dutch Air Safety Board says valid information has now been downloaded from them. It's the first encouraging news in the effort to find out how this plane came down. So far, the only investigation on the site amounts to 3 people against the odds. Only a trio of Malaysian aviation experts has ventured into this war zone crime scene. A larger international team, including Americans, has stayed away for security reasons. And there is now more evidence on how the site has clearly been compromised by the pro-Russian rebels who control it. This large fuselage section is part of what we found when we arrived the day after the crash. And this is what it looks like now. The fuselage part has clearly been moved, and the part that was here, gone. The fear is that the rebels have removed evidence that they shot the plane down using a Russian-supplied missile, as has been alleged. Yet there still seems to be plenty of evidence around the site. It's parts like this that support the idea the plane might have been hit by a missile. These look to be perhaps shrapnel exit wounds on the fuselage, the shrapnel having passed through the body of the plane and possibly out through there. There are several parts like this around. And here, big pieces, big holes penetrating from the outside in. And this is what's left of the cockpit. Clearly the controls there, the flight computer, the pilot seat, and in the metalwork, again, penetrating holes. The Malaysian inspectors are doing what they can to cover a huge crash area. They could use a little help. And the security situation is getting worse. 2 more planes shot down, military this time, and the fighting moving ever closer, Scott.